Let's get down to it with our Trader Talk today. Dan Deming standing by my side, taking a look at the market for us, and we're in for a big earnings week this week, Dan.
We are. There's several earnings this week, Angie. When you look at, you got airlines, UAL and American Airlines coming out. You got tech, you got Intel coming out, and several other names as well. So we'll have to see. Right now, to this point, for the most part, earnings have been pretty positive. So you've seen a positive reaction. IBM, one of the outliers last week, but overall, we're seeing a positive reaction to earnings.
Dan, what are you watching as far as economic news coming in?
Economic news, we've got some housing numbers this week, Angie, but GDP on Friday is going to be, I think, a big number. The Fed's going to be watching that closely for inflation information in there, and so we're going to get a first read on fourth quarter GDP. And we've had 2 consecutive quarters of 3% plus growth, so the market has high expectations for this number.
Talking about the market here, we had some nice record numbers come out of the market last week.
We did.
The Russell,
Bouncing
nice
back.
new high.
Yep.
Just name it across the board. New levels.
Yeah, the strength across the board, like you said, Angie. We did see a little bit of weakness last week, in little spurts, but the market was in that mode of buy the dip, and we saw it surge to new highs multiple times once again last week. There's still a bit under this market as long as this tax rollout continues. I think there's an expation that money's going to continue to flow into the market.
Have you had an opportunity to get back into the market? I know you've been trying for a while now.
Yeah. We were able to get some allocations in last week. There was a couple of days where the market did give up a little bit of ground.
Thanks so much for coming on the show, Dan.
Thanks for having me.